Hi friends, I am here today to share with you another writing read aloud. So a read aloud is a book in which we are listening to, and in this read aloud we're going to get ideas about what to write about our favorite foods. And we're going to learn about a food that some of you may have not heard of or tasted before. And I want you to think about all of the things that you love about the food you eat and why you love them as you listen to this story, Yoko, by Rosemary Wells. Rosemary Wells is the author. She wrote the words and she's the illustrator. She drew the pictures. Listen carefully with your ears open, your eyes open, and your brain ready to learn. Yoko. Oh my goodness. What is all of that? Remember, friends, this is our title page. Yoko by Rosemary Wells. It shares the title and the name of the author. Again, just like the cover. What would you like for lunch today? My little cherry blossom asked Yoko's mother. All my favorite things, please, answered Yoko. Yoko's mother spread steamed rice on a bamboo mat. She rolled up a secret treasure inside each piece. Then she packed it all in a willow-covered cooler. What is Yoko's mother making for her? If you have an idea, you can say it out loud while you're watching this lesson video. Have a wonderful day at school, my little cherry blossom, said Yoko's mother. I will, answered Yoko. Yoko said hello to all her friends. Everyone in Mrs. Jerkins' class sang the good morning song. At noon, Mrs. Jerkins rang the lunch bell. Lunch boxes are open, please, boys and girls, said Mrs. Jerkins. Timothy unwrapped a peanut butter and honey sandwich. Valerie had cream cheese and jelly. Fritz had a meatball grinder. Tulip had Swiss cheese on rye. All of the friends are eating different what, friends? If you said sandwiches, you are correct. Hazel had egg salad on pumpernickel. That's a type of bread. Doris had squeezed cheese on white. White's a type of bread too. And the Franks had Franks and beans. These are the Franks. Yoko opened the willow-covered cooler. Inside was her favorite sushi. So if you said sushi from before, you were right, friends. Look at her sushi. Yum! That looks so good. Tucked in the rice rolls were the crispiest cucumber, the pinkest shrimp, the greenest seaweed, and the tastiest tuna. Yum. Wow. Might be different from what you eat for lunch. Maybe you've had sushi for lunch. Delicious. Miss PG, that looks delicious. But you know what? I like to try all foods. What is in your lunch? Asked one of the Franks. Ick, it's green. It's seaweed. How do you think Yoko feels? Oh my goodness. Was that kind of Frank to say? One of the Franks to say? Friends, my heart would be broken. Oh no, said the other Frank. Don't tell me that's raw fish. Wow, friends, I'm sure Yoko's starting to feel upset. Where would she be at on the mood meter? Maybe in red, maybe she's angry, or maybe in blue, maybe she's sad. Watch out, it's moving, said Doris. Yucko Rama, said Tulip and Fritz. Valerie blew the playtime whistle. Everybody out, said Valerie. Time for playtime. Look at Yoko's face. She is not feeling happy. She is looking very surprised and upset, as I would be too if someone was making fun of the food that I love. Yoko did not want to play ball or swing on the swings. What's wrong, Yoko? Asked Mrs. Jerkins. Everybody laughs at my lunch, she answered Yoko. You'll forget about it by snack time, said Mrs. Jerkins. But should she forget about it? It wasn't kind what they said. And we get to choose how we feel about something. That's up to us and how we respond. But they didn't. During the snacks song time, Yoko opened a thermos cup of red bean ice cream. Yum. Red bean ice cream is for weirdos, snorted the Franks. Mrs. Jerkins switched to the friendly song. Mrs. Jerkins knew the friendly song was not enough. Late into the evening, she fretted about Yoko. Finally, the answer came to her. Dear parents, Monday will be International Food Day at Hilltop School. Everyone is asked to bring a dish from a foreign country. Everyone must try a bite of everything. Happy cooking, Mrs. Jerkins. So everyone is invited to share something from a different country. We will make a deluxe sushi for the whole class, said Yoko's mother after she read the note. Don't worry, my little cherry blossom. Everyone will try our sushi and everyone will love it. So Yoko's mom says she's up for the task. On Monday morning, Valerie and her mother carried in a plate of enchiladas. Yum, I love enchiladas too. Timothy and his mother made Caribbean coconut strips. Oh my goodness, can I have some of those as well? Hazel brought Nigerian nut soup. Harry brought Brazil nuts. Doris brought Irish stew. All of these things I want to try, my friends. Tulip brought potato kniches. Monica brought a pitcher of mango smoothies. And Fritz brought spaghetti. Yum, friends. All of these delicious treats. But Big Frank cooked up a pot of Boston Franks and beans, which also sounds really good. At noon, Mrs. Jerkins rang the lunch bell, and everyone sang the Clean Hands song. What does International Food Day mean to us, boys and girls? Said Mrs. Jerkins. Try everything, said everyone. Try everything. What a great idea. What a great learning to do. When Valerie blew the playtime whistle, there was not a nibble of nuts or a sip of smoothie left. But no one had touched even one piece of Yoko's sushi. Oh no. Yoko sat under the learning tree. Suddenly she heard the clickety-clack of chopsticks. It was Timothy. He was still hungry. She sat under the learning tree. And then Timothy, he's going in for it. Woo! Let me show you how, said Yoko, because Timothy was struggling with the chopsticks. So Yoko, being the expert she is because she's eaten sushi for her whole life, she takes the chopsticks and shows Timothy. Timothy polished off the rest of the crab cones his own way. "Can we have sushi again tomorrow?" he asked. "I'll ask my mother," answered Yoko. Look, they both look happy, friends. They both would be living in the yellow on our mood meter. During the school bus song, Timothy found a coconut crisp in his pocket. He gave it to Yoko. "It's even better than red bean ice cream," said Yoko. So, Timothy and Yoko are sharing their favorite foods. On the bus, Timothy and Yoko made plans to push their desks together and open a restaurant the very next day. And they did. They ordered tomato sandwiches and dragon rolls. For dessert, they had brownies with green tea ice cream, and they couldn't have asked for anything more. They ordered at the restaurant. Friends, this book had a lesson in it. And my thought is that the lesson is we should always try everything once, and also we should care and respect for what other people love. Their food is one thing we can care and respect what other people love. So I like some things that you may not like. I really like seaweed. So I really love sushi. And I really like, it's kind of, might be something you wouldn't like as well. I really like fish chips. I got them from Singapore and I love them. They're so tasty. What are some of your favorite foods that others may not have as their favorite foods? So today, you're going to get out your writing paper and you're going to share with Mr. O'Hara and I your favorite foods. You're going to use the sentence stem, "My favorite foods are," and then you're going to draw your favorite foods. You can draw yourself eating your favorite foods, or you can just draw your favorite foods. And challenge, if you want to share, you also can share why they're your favorite foods. So, for example, one of my favorite foods is tom kha soup from Thailand. And tom kha soup is delicious to me because I love coconut broth, and it has coconut milk in the broth. So what are your favorite foods? Share by drawing them. And then you can touch the record button and the little mic button and record yourself sharing, "I love, what foods you love because," or "my favorite foods are, because." I hope you enjoy this activity, friends. And remember, it's great to always try new foods. Always ask your grown-up if it's okay, but always try new foods and learn about foods from different parts of the world. Bye, friends.